So everyone, I'm DomisLive. Welcome to DomisLive News. And today I have a very special interview for you guys today. I'm going to be interviewing Byron Big Naz Williams. Now, if you guys have no idea who he is, he's an ex-bodyguard for Eminem. I got some good stuff. For you guys today. I want to ask you a few questions here. Now, I guess one question would be the fact that it seems that Suge has been on Dre's back forever. Like ever since he left Death Row, it seemed like he's been on his back forever. Now, for the people out there who may not know, I guess the connection that Dre and Eminem have. I mean, of course, like, you know, Suge is gonna want to come after him because he sees that he's standing next to Dre, man. But speak on that. Like, I mean, did you guys have to worry about Suge a lot, like during this time?
Well, there were times that, you know, we had to take safety precautions, you know, and the thing is, it just wasn't from Suge. You know, you had other entities in the industry, and like I said, crazed fans and stalkers. So you always had to be on high alert for everything. But people got to understand something. You know, Death Row, may it be, you know, it's a corporation. And then Dre, Aftermath, was a corporation. And only thing about it, you know, you got one conglomerate doesn't want the other conglomerate to break off to do their own thing.
Of course not.
Because, you see what I'm saying?
Because at that time, like, Death Row still had their foot on the neck of the game. We're talking 1999 here. That's a few years after, you know, Tupac died, Biggie died. You know, Tupac died in 1996, Biggie died in 1997. So we're talking 1999 here. This is Eminem's first album. He probably hasn't even got paid yet. He's still making money off, tour and stuff. So 1999 was a crazy time. Like, hip hop was wondering, like, you know, what next, because you just lost the two, you know, biggest stars in the game. So, and at that time, Death Row, like, they're looking for other people. You know, they're signing new people, of course, and they still got their foot on the game, and they're trying to keep that chokehold. So of course they didn't want someone like Dre to build Aftermath, which he had set to do a few years prior.
Yeah, 1999 was a pivotal period, man, because hip hop was kind of like in limbo, and it was the prime opportunity for Eminem to come up. And why not come up through Dr. Dre? Because Dre had a history and Dre had a catalog, but unfortunately the catalog was left over there with Suge.
Yep.
You know, because when Dre left, man, Dre left with his name, and that's all he pretty much wanted.
He said that in the movie. He's like, I don't want nothing. Keep it all.
Exactly, and that's true. And even before that movie came out, that was what it was, man. He left with his life and he left with his name. He said, man, I'll rebuild again. And so with him having Eminem and Suge only had, you know, the catalog, which is a classic catalog people gonna buy forever, but that only is the past. Death Row was trying to be able to live into the future and have other artists, and Eminem being this dope white boy that's going to be around for many years, why not try to capitalize on that? But the only thing about it, it was the way that it was going about. And to me personally, it was a couple of different variations, man. You know, the media was taking the stuff, like when I did my interview, they was talking about, you know, Dr. Dre and Suge was threatened to be killed twice by Suge. I'm just like, you know what? I never said that in my book. I never said that in any interviews. But what I will say and always say, he sent his henchmen after us twice.
Right.
I mean, so that's not going to change. I mean, what his intention was, we don't know. But we took safety precautions to do what we were supposed to do. Whether it be if he was trying to strong arm him to come to Death Row, or, you know, I don't know. We wasn't trying to find out what his intentions was. We were just on high alert.
We talked off camera, whatever, and you said that you had a chance to meet Tupac. Like, tell us about that situation, man, because Tupac's a very iconic person in our history. At one point, he wasn't celebrated, but then when he died, people really started to realize how great he was.
Yeah, matter of fact, my first bodyguard detail was with Tupac. And, man, you talking about when he was with Digital Underground. Matter of fact, I worked with him the night he caught his first case at Michigan State when he when he attacked the promoter with the baseball bat for failure to pay.
Oh my God, Pac.
Yeah, that was my first and only time I worked with Pac. Revolutionary, MC ahead of his time, and truth be told, had Pac lived, I think he would probably be our second black president. And
Dang.
not just because of hip hop, because the guy was super smart, man. He was beyond hip hop. And I think the powers to be and a lot of other people seen that. So, some people say, he was killed. I always felt like Pac was assassinated. That's just how I felt.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think you're alone on that one. I think a lot of people out there believe that because they realize how great Pac was. Now, I can't say that he would have made it to like a president's level or anything like that, because I think there's a lot of people out there who would try to hold him back for that. As you can see here, you believe he was assassinated. So, it's a force out there that don't want things to progress.
It is.
I think Pac would have definitely been someone that we need in this moment right now.
Right now.
That we need him right now to speak sense into people. But the problem is people don't respect you until you're gone. I mean, look what happened with Martin Luther King. I mean, at the time, like, people didn't really understand his greatness. The same thing happened with Pac, Big. People don't understand your greatness until you're gone. And that sucks, man. We got to celebrate the legends while they're here. And that's not done enough. It's really not. Because
this is true.
I'm pretty sure at that time when people were around Pac, they didn't realize I'm sure they realized how great he was, but not to the magnitude that he is celebrated now.
Right. Exactly.
Because as time goes on, you then start to see like, wow, there's never going to be another person like this, man. Like a MJ. And I'm saying MJ as in Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just one of a kind. Like, we'll never see another one like that, man. It's crazy.
It's true.
Crazy stuff. I heard that you're pitching to have like a movie, but basically, tell us about that.
Here's the thing, man. And, a lot of people don't understand. Shady Business is a book that came out 16 years ago. And with that being said, I've had offers for Shady Business, man, dating back 15 years ago, to turn it into a movie. Unfortunately, some of them didn't turn into anything big. And another ones where people just didn't really offer me the respectable money, for our industry standard. But as of recently, I just signed with a new agency, and they've been pitching the book to several different people, and as of recently, we have some offers on the table, man. We have some offers on the table, and it look like it's going to be green lit.
I mean, that's definitely good, because I think if you tell the story from your point of view, I think that will be a nice story. I mean, a lot of people out there, right? They watch 8 Mile, and I just think 8 Mile just doesn't do for Eminem. Like, I want to see something else.
I think a lot of people do, but it's a time and a place for everything.
Of course. And I think that time is now, because he's been so far gone from rap and everything. Like, why not right now? I can understand like someone like maybe like a Jay-Z not want to make a movie right now. But I just think that demand is there for a Eminem movie.
I think it'll be best for him right now. And it's, man, I'm going to give you an exclusive, man. Check this out. I have reached out to the Eminem camp in the last 2 weeks, and basically reconcile, man, and say, look, man, let's try to do this movie together, man. Let's do it together. I don't need anything from you. I don't need you to put no money up. I've already got everything squared away. Let's do it together, man. Let's both come on board so we can tell the complete story.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of artists miss out on being able to eat their popcorn, man, getting their roses while they're alive.
Yeah.
Because you look at people like James Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston, they don't ever get a chance to see their life on the big screen of what really happened.
Right.
So this would be a prime time for him to do this now, man. And because the fans want it.
Right. I think the demand is there, man. Like, people love Eminem. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier, man. Like, people didn't see Pac as that iconic figure when he was alive, but now he's dead. Like, people see it. And I think a movie for Eminem, it would open the eyes of a lot of people out there, because I don't feel that he gets his just due. There's some people out there who believe that Eminem's the greatest, and there's some people out there who won't even put Eminem on their top 5 list, and that to me is just ridiculous. And
some of that's racism, man. Let's just be real.
It is.
Some of that's racism, man.
I think it is. I think it is, man. I think and we spoke about this, but I think a lot of times this is a situation that happens. A lot of one thing I notice with people, there's a lot of people out there who don't really listen to rap, right? So what happens is, they'll listen to Eminem and they'll say Eminem's the greatest of all times, but they haven't listened to other rappers out there, or
to compare it.
So, they'll go online and they'll say Eminem's the greatest. Then you got some other guy that, like, what are you talking about? He's not the greatest. Eminem sucks. So that person goes all the way on the other end, and he just says that. But Eminem is definitely a top 5 rapper, man. But he doesn't get his just due, man. He's
dope, man. And I like Drake, but I don't know if Drake want to come at him, man. I don't know.
No. He can't do that, man. I mean, we saw the reaction that he got online from that. Drake had to quickly come out and say that wasn't true, because he would have got. I mean, he was getting roasted by the fans, but it would have been even worse by Eminem. Eminem would have destroyed him. Like, we're talking about career ending.
Yeah, man, exactly. He ended up in a retirement home, man.
Yeah, like the reason I say this is because like Eminem, right? He started back in. I know his first album was released in 1996, right?
Yeah, I believe that's the Infinite album.
There you go. Then the next album was that in 1999.
The next album was 1999.
Right. So that was
with the single "My Name Is."
There you go. So that album was in 1999. So we're talking about Eminem, like, basically holding down the early 2000s. Like, he held it down. He was the number 1 rapper.
Yes, he did.
You could say in the early 2000s, all the way into, like, maybe, I don't know, 2007, maybe 86.
About a good like 8-year run, man.
Right. So then after he started to go away a little bit, Wayne came, held it down. Then after that, Drake came. So we're talking about, 2 of the biggest rappers in the last few years. And I would think that Eminem definitely has more fans than Drake, man. Like, Eminem has fans everywhere. Drake does too, but, like, it's just on a different level, man.
It's different, man.
It's just on a different level, man. It's crazy. I mean, there's people out there who have heard Eminem and they haven't even heard another rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. But anyway, man, I had a great time doing this interview with you. I guess to catch you guys up on the situation, we recorded this yesterday, but it didn't record, and I just hope it freaking recorded this time, man. I want to put this out. I really do, man. But Big Naz, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we can do something in the future. And I wish you all the best. I hope this movie happens, because I know there's a lot of fans out there who would love to see another Eminem movie. I just feel that 8 Mile didn't do him his just due.
A lot of people feel that way. And I'm going to tell you, man, I really see Shady Business as being
more gritty.
It's going to be gritty, man. It really picks up where Straight Outta Compton leaves off, man. Right. I mean, and
8 Mile wasn't gritty.
Well, it was pop culture.
Right.
It's a pop culture classic, man. But it's time for the grittiness, man. We want to see the real.
Yep.
People want to see M getting off the plane, being surrounded by Honolulu police, being ushered to a van, 50 dudes from death row. That people want to see that, man. They want to feel that. They want to hear that theme music behind it. They want to see the bulletproof vest being put on, the click clack of the guns, man, with that theme, whatever that theme music behind that, dude. They want to feel that. They want to see that.